Well, I could have kept polishing, but I mean, that patina, I ain't even never heard of this brand. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I may have seen it in a book, but I, I don't think I own one like it. Um, so just using this Never Dull to kind of clean it up. I took this rag to get all the residue from the oil and the leftover polishing compound off of it. So I'm taking this and kind of, technically I can let these, after I clean all this with the Never Dull, I can let it dry and then buff it out. And it'll shine up pretty good. But I just finished it with some good old flits and or some case paste or some. You can use other stuff, man. This stuff's been around for a long time. Flitz has, um, and it works pretty good. Like I said, I have other stuff. I got other polishing stuff for silver and whatever else I've used on vehicles. Because you could use this on chrome, you just don't come in a lot of it. But you put a light coat on something and buff it out, I'm sure it'll work. But it's mainly for smaller amounts. But I think they make it in bigger jars, like maybe tubs this size or bigger. So it just depends. Pretty sure they do. I'm gonna throw this piece away. It's gonna be dirty every time I get through all these. I'm just cleaning it, getting some of the funk off of it. Just buffing out the residue off the Never Dull. Get it off, clean it up. Right. I have no idea what happened right here. It's not from me. I don't know. I just don't know what happened right there. I tried getting it off even with this bristle brush right here. Just don't know. I don't know if it melted, bone melted, or what burned. Some kind of chemical. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. I gotta be careful because I put somewhat of a edge on it already, just cleaning up after I had to reprofile a couple of these blades. So all right, folks. I mean, like I said, they're not going to be brand new because these are all old, old, and more old knives. Okay. I don't even know how old this one is. I'm gonna have to do some research on it. But course, it's got oil residue and stuff it's going to. It's just almost impossible to clean in there. You have to, like I said, I'd have to high pressure blow it out or something. Maybe get a can of air or something that might get it out. I don't know. But either way, I mean, it's smooth, blade smooth. It's polished. It's just, I mean, it's old steel. And, I mean, where it's pitted and stuff. I could have probably kept polishing on it, and I may one day clean up a little bit more, but I was trying to rush to get through all these. My main objective was just to get them clean. I mean, they're snapping this blade, but this main blade, I think it's just either something's offset in here with the spring. I don't know if the spring's bent. It does look like it's done shifted. The only way I can fix is drill this out and then put a new pin, and I may do that one day. It may be in the video. I may reevaluate it. It could be the pin inside could be bent. That's probably why, because you can see how, look right there. See how it's like it's pushed in more. That could be why it's not got any pop. But I mean, I've been clean. There's a lot. There's so much crud came out of this. Y'all ain't even funny. It was probably dirt from whenever. If it's not, say, 1930s or something, I probably had 1930 crud, lint, and dirt from somebody's blue jeans or overalls. But yeah, it cleaned up. Of course, it's clean. You know, they just about have to be completely messed up for them not to pop like that. But it's clean. You know, it's just a fun little knife. I got another one pretty much similar to it. Actually, it's a little bit bigger, but it's the same style. But yeah, it cleaned up pretty nice. Like I said, I don't know what happened here. If it got burned, who knows? This is an old Cutmaster Utica. It says Cutmaster Utica. I mean, this is probably from the 30s or 40s, if I had to guess. But sometimes condition can make them look older too. So I'd have to look at the deal. But I mean, everything is cleaned up. Like I say, there's nothing I can do about that. I may, if I ever come across some more bone or something, I could maybe. It's just when you start messing with that stuff, it gets tricky. You know, I may just leave it alone. I mean, knife's only worth so much anyway. You know, so. But I feel like this was the pride and joy right here. It's this Powell Blade Company. This one cleaned up real nice. I tried to straighten the edge up as much as possible because it did some S-curve stuff. But other than that, like I said, this one cleaned up real nice. This is a nice knife right here. Very, very nice. Especially for its age. So, but yeah. There she goes. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in and watching. I don't think I had an introduction. I just came in here and started cleaning knives. Like I said, I'm wearing the same thing because earlier today I made another video on that. So it's actually 9:03 right now. 21:03. Get my bedtime. I'm gonna go take a shower. It's hot in this garage. I got this fan going on right now. That keeps it bearable, but it's still hot up in here. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the cleaning of the knives. Like I said, I could keep working on them. I could be going through. I know there's somebody's got another channel and they talk about sandpaper and stuff like that. I got it. Look right there. I got different grades. I can do sheets, belts, or not belts, but palm sanders. Look right here. What is this? I don't even know what grit this is. This is ceramic. This is some of their 400 grit. So you got 400 grit. I've got some 600 grit. And like I said, I made down the road. But some of these, if the blades are pitted, got a little bit of pitting. Like this, I probably could be real careful and do some wet sanding on it. But I mean, sometimes you guys gotta let old knife be old knife. Wise man told me that. And it makes sense. Like, I mean, you ain't gonna make it brand new again. There's no way. But like some of these, I might can polish down and get some of the pitting out a little bit, but I mean, you'll wear them down. It'll make the blades thin. That's what I say. It's just, I mean, this is smooth as a baby's booty right here. It's slick. It's polished down. It's just like I said, you can't get that pitting out. I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. So But certain knives you want to do it like when I do build my knives I wet sand them. I go through stages with sanding block. I got a sanding block right here. I actually went and bought a new one because my other one broke right here. You can make your homemade out of a piece of wood, you know, but this flexes. Put a piece on there, and especially with bigger blades, you can work it back and forth. I mean, yeah, I'm all about it. But some of these knives, man, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But like I said, it's different strokes for different folks, you know. I mean, it is what it is. So, you know, do what you gotta do. It's your stuff. You do what you want to do. I go take care of my stuff, and there's nothing wrong. This is smooth as silk. So, anyway, hey, thank you for tuning in. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Me and Kojak appreciates it. But if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, and share it, please. So, hey, like I always say, stay positive, stay motivated, and stay vigilant in this crazy, crazy world. God bless everybody, and hey, y'all have a good one.